Hello and welcome to the Cryptonaut podcast. My name is Mark Storrs and hang out with me as always is...
Perns.
And you are.
It's Rob Morphy.
Thank you so very much for joining us. Got a fun one today, guys.
Okay.
I love videos like this.
Okay.
We had one, we first started doing videos, we had something very similar.
All right.
But this is going to be a little new taste. A little taste of
A
something.
little new taste.
A little new taste.
A little new taste.
A little tiny morsel of something creepy.
Okay.
Eerie humanoid creature terrorizes Argentine town.
Oh. Are we talking about a goblin? The duende?
We'll see.
Well, there's so many duendes down there.
This is...
I mean, it's where they live.
This is...
Yeah. Choops and duendes. I mean, that's the way.
Super different.
All right.
So it's
All right, we got a little article here by T-Bins.
Oh, our boy T-Bins. What up, T-Bins?
Tim Binal over at Coast to Coast. Check it out. Of course, you know, the, gold standard of paranormal podcast.
100%.
Starting, of course, with the late, great Art Bell.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
A creepy video from Argentina purportedly shows an eerie humanoid creature that has sparked a panic in a town where the strange entity has been seen on multiple occasions. Not a one and done.
Nope.
Not a little howdy out.
Hanging out. Maybe
Yep.
a little campsite.
According to local media, a local media report, just one, the curious case unfolding in the community of Salido began when a resident drove past what she thought was a child. However, to her astonishment, the diminutive figure dropped to all fours and followed her car at an incredible speed. So a little Megan action there. Didn't actually see the movie, but I saw that little bit in the trailer.
Yeah.
Pretty creepy.
Yeah, well, she did all kinds of things in that movie.
I'm sure. Danced, apparently. The incident became all the more unsettling when she noticed a group of people running away from the creature and crying out that it was chasing them.
Stay in your car.
Stay in your fucking
Stay in
car.
your car. There you go.
Are you hinting that maybe she doesn't make that great decision?
Nope. Just saying overall, for all of us, a little lesson, stay in your car.
Yeah, if you're in your car and the windows are already up and you have that,
Stay
quick
there.
lock.
Stay there. Yeah.
Stay-
Thank
stay
God
there.
automatic locks are a thing.
Yeah.
In old horror films, when someone had to reach around the horn,
No.
it's
Yeah,
terrifying.
well, yeah, you can
can't.
get to them all.
No, you're always
Exactly.
fucked.
That's how the zombies get you in the graveyard.
Everything. Werewolves,
Yeah.
fucking sea monsters.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know how many sea humanoids from the deep.
Yeah.
There.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Shortly after the motorist's encounter with the entity, police received a report of an odd-looking child dangerously perched atop a wall outside of a residence. While speaking with the homeowners, who indicated that their youngster was accounted for, cops were stunned to see the diminutive figure reappear in the perilous spot before vanishing into the night. Cops saw it.
Yeah.
Corroboration.
That's right. Cops are on the scene. They see it, and the
I like
child is accounted for in the house.
Child-sized. I wonder if it had childlike features to accompany it.
We'll get.
I don't know.
That's right. This is a vid.
Oh, well, it's a vid, and we're gonna get more of a description.
Okay, I'm very excited.
Excellent.
Well,
You know I love the quirk. Okay.
you love the
The
quirk.
pair of peculiar events led to something of a hysteria sweeping through the town, and soon footage, seen above, emerged of what was claimed to be the humanoid creature ambling down the road on all fours. That said, some have argued that the video is merely a clever hoax aimed at capitalizing on the furor of Salido, which makes sense.
The furor in
Everyone's got
Salido.
their
Yep. This is skeptical.
That's a different Fuhrer.
furor.
The Fuhrer of Salido.
Furor.
That is a totally different
That's
furor. Yeah.
All right, I mean, of or in, it's about the same, but
Yeah.
I would love it if mayors in Argentina were called Führers.
Oh man, I don't know if that's.
Oh no, Führer!
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
not
thinking Führer and ooh, Furiosa.
That's not gonna
No.
go over too well.
Well,
It's okay.
Führers
You can
suck.
say
go.
Furiosa.
Man.
That's good.
We got more to read,
the
Rob.
Furiosa of
I'm not
Salido.
pro-Hitler. Jesus.
No one is. No one is.
Get
Shockingly.
demonetized.
Yeah, like ever.
You
We-
just
like we
just
ever were,
monetizing.
bro.
Now we're just down in the gutter again. Hello from it. Hello from it.
Yeah, your overkill references are going to do some bad, though.
They're not even gonna know who Overkill is. That's why. Yeah.
Oh god.
Hello
Are you all right, Mark?
from
Oh
it.
man, that was great. Okay, you know what? We got more to read, boys. We got more to read. We have more things happening.
Yeah.
All right, back to baby Hitler.
Oh my
While
God.
the veracity of the video is up for debate, it would appear that the sightings and the consternation they have brought about are genuine. To that end, a local firefighter speaking anonymously to a media outlet cryptically indicated that there is something here, menacing the people of Salido. Meanwhile, another witness to the creepy interloper likened the being to a demonic boy who walked backward with, disarticulated arms.
Okay, like crab walking.
Ooh.
That's weird.
This,
Like a
crab
shitty,
running.
rigid action figure?
yeah.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Quote, his head
Crab
is up
running.
and his body moves in an impossible way. The mystifying man mused, it's not a kid, it's a big deal.
That's
Fair enough.
What?
It ain't a kid.
It's not a kid.
This ain't no kid.
It's a big
This is
deal.
a big deal.
It's a
Goddamn
big
big
fucking
deal.
As for what the entity might be, among the
All right.
theories put forward by residents are a demonically possessed child, always a gimme.
Fair.
Never take a demon off the table.
No.
A sinister supernatural being.
Love it.
Well-
It's a little broad, but okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or a werewolf-like creature known as the lobizon, which is one of the cooler names for the
Lobizon.
werewolf.
We've covered that a couple
Yes,
times.
we have.
Yes.
And that's all good, but I'm not getting that
Well,
vibe.
we can see the video, but yeah, I don't necessarily see the lobizon.
Well, yeah.
But
So-
Well, I mean, they didn't
werewolf-like
describe it as
creature,
being hairy,
Yeah.
So,
muzzled.
yeah, no.
All right, well, we'll see.
Seventh son of a seventh son.
Well, I mean,
You should
is
ask him.
Is that the werewolf way, or is that the way of like the warlock and wizard
I
and
think it was
sorceress?
the lobizon.
No, that's
Yeah.
I don't know. It just looked like
A lot
some
of
religious.
seventh of sevens is paranormal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see what this thing looks like. Bill, roll that beautiful demonic footage.
Pristine as usual, 4K Hobbs.
Totally shot on a potato. It's fine. Not a big deal. It's okay.
Potato.
One of those potato cams.
Yeah. Here it comes.
Oh,
You see it? Now there's.
Wait, is there just a dog hanging out with
Yeah.
it?
No, hold
And
on.
another-
Just wait. Oh boy.
It's headed towards them, and they just don't care.
But wait. Yeah. It's
I'm
moving.
assuming the voice is somebody watching it because
Yes,
this,
and
this
they're-
footage, like every piece of footage we watch, is somebody filming off somebody else's phone or computer.
No, this is probably actually filmed from a phone. It's,
Oh, so you don't think this is double filmed?
no, because you can see how they film. You see how it's filmed.
Okay,
like, in
so
the- well,
but it's still.
I don't know exactly, but I'm going to guess.
We don't
that
speak
it
Spanish.
is. No, we
but
don't.
I
Yeah.
think it's. I don't think anyone's using that tone while this thing's approaching.
No, it's probably
That's after the
someone
fact.
commenting on the video. But yeah, so this is. I mean, it does have. I'm going to obviously say it does have super weird arms and legs because it does. But we also know very tall people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your family is very tall.
I mean,
Yeah.
none of
My
those
nephew's
animals seem
6'8".
concerned.
That was my first thought, is that the animal that's behind it isn't like freaking
At
out.
all.
Not just that, there's
like,
three more
at
in the
all.
background. That
Oh my
gives
God,
zero
you're right.
fucks
No,
either.
there's a bunch of puppins.
No,
Yeah.
it's a pack.
They're just
Pack
like,
of dogs.
oh, look.
So I mean, this keeping it loose doesn't mean your arms are doing things.
It does look really weird, though. It just looks now obviously.
It doesn't look like a fucking kid, for one thing. After
No.
reading the phrase "kid," I
No,
accounted
not
for
at
my
all.
kids. It was a kid on the
I
fucking
mean, it
thing.
clearly has like boots on. I just
You really think it has boots?
if you just has shoes, you can see.
You
I
can see
mean-
shoes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, just look. I mean,
can't-
certain angles, you can just see it's got like shoes on.
But you know what's no? I thought its
I mean,
snout
look,
was
right
a
there.
little long,
It's got boots.
Oh, you're right. I kinda
but that
saw-
was the lawn.
I don't.
I mean, so they're saying if this is faked to kind of like help, because there's obviously, we all know about mass hysteria.
Sure.
You're featured on an awesome documentary about it,
Yes.
which is the Devil's Academy.
Devil's Academy.
Which is,
On
the-
HBO Max.
On HBO Max, check it out. So obviously hysteria can happen. People can get way too tangled up in stuff and just take it in the wrong direction. And obviously in the day and age of social media and these goddamn phones right here, and you do
Yeah.
something like this and that's perfect
Sure.
to get clicks. Or
Or
the other flip side is that you are in this town, you finally do come across this thing, and you get a video of it, and then you put it on the net.
sure.
Which we would
I'm-
like to think people are being truthful.
Sure, I like to be an optimist. I'm going to go with the former in this case. I am pretty damn sure that something really weird happened. And as that fireman stated, it's not a kid, it's a big deal. A childlike, super fast, that's not super fast, that's not even moving in a way that somebody who's fit and thin can't move.
Right, true.
That to me, I think that's a video hitchhiking on to what may be a really interesting phenomenon. Now, I'm not even sure about the Argentinian Bigfoot scene or what sorts of hairy hominids or hominoids might exist in that area. I know South America has smatterings of it, but less so than most places. Oddly enough, South America and Africa are the least seemingly afflicted by Bigfoot type creatures, where Asia, obviously Canada,
Right.
throughout
But
the
they are
United
loaded
States.
with duendes.
Well, yeah, goblins ahoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, sure, there's cryptid, alien, other supernatural fuck all, who knows? And what they're describing, cops seeing it, perching up on precariously high places, which kids can do if they're fearless, if they're like, any of the skateboarders I knew growing up, they don't give fucks about their shins or
Right.
any other part of their body. But it seems
needs to
like
be
people are
banned.
seeing it enough that they're thinking this is weird. This, I think, is just tagging along on what is a phenomenon in Salido that I'm really interested to see how it plays out. Because is this a Dover demon, one night and done, multiple eyewitnesses?
Right, yeah.
Which happened to just capture the imagination of America because of newspaper reports and, of course, Lauren Coleman, who celebrated it.
Yeah,
Or is this going to be a continuing pattern of sightings? And is there a history of weird shit?
I guess my big problem with it is the animals. Like, when the first time I saw this, I'm like, but the animals are paying attention.
Yeah.
They're not. You would think
those animals are acting like it's their owner or a household member.
Right.
Well, yeah, just
if it was even just a stranger, you'd expect they're outdoor. It doesn't mean they're outdoor dogs. Would be barking up a storm.
Yeah. And again, we know that animals in paranormal situations tend to act a little odd. Like, if you remember, with the pants, the white walking pants.
Yeah.
There's like a random rabbit hanging out.
Yeah.
Just like
rabbits give
chilling.
fucks. Either they're totally afraid or they just recognize the pants and are like, that's cool. Those pants are cool. Those
If
pants
this
never
is
fuck
some
with
sort
me.
of Verwolf.
Okay.
It's aware nothing.
Yes.
Aware nothing?
This is aware nothing.
Lobazan,
This is not a thing.
Lobazan aside.
This video's not a thing.
If Lobazan is a thing.
But if the actual entity is
could be
a baby wolf,
would the dogs would they be acting aggressive, or would they just being more passive and kind of hang out in the background?
you know dogs. You've had them your whole life. Do they like other dogs that they don't know especially? Are they usually chill? Okay, you're a canine, I'm a canine. No, they're not. They freak the fuck out. So I'm thinking...
I was thinking more like paranormal respect.
No. In the accounts I've read, they're either terrified, vitriolically angry, or like gravitating toward their owner's side to protect them.
Right, gotcha. So they're not going to be like, oh God, it's the Master Lobazan. We need to just chill and let this
everyone
thing
relax.
walk through. Yeah.
No, they would be. They either scatter, attack, or
fair.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. All right, if this thing is real and it has hypnotic fucking powers and mesmers the Pappins, fine.
Ooh.
There's always that option.
I like that lore. It's good.
But I'm with Chris. This video is bunkaholic.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
But it isn't. But this account is fascinating.
It is. The account's interesting. I'd love to see what happens with that.
I'd like to see something that is more like
I'll give the
thing.
video that if they're trying to pull this off as a hoax, they did a good job because it is creepy looking. It's super
all right,
creepy.
Silhouette, yes.
Yeah, it's all in shadow.
They did it.
All right,
they
you know what
did
you
a
do?
good job.
You get your friend to like strip down to boxer briefs or something because it's like it's going to be in silhouette. No one's going to see your junk, Bill. Sorry. Fucking, and you just walk through.
Bill,
not our super producer. I don't know. He could do a pretty good Lobazan.
You can't have humans do it. Like nothing would evolve like that. Right? If you're going to walk on all fours, you're not going to have that high.
Oh no,
you know
that's
what I mean?
clearly a dude.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, why even bother?
Well, if you're like truly double jointed and you can throw some wonky shit like that weird crab dude, which is what you were citing earlier, one of our earliest videos.
Oh, I remember that.
That dude could still have been a human, but the way he walked was sufficiently fucking weird to be like, all right, I would definitely be dropping a load if I saw these motherfuckers.
What definitely helps with the dropping loads, what helps with this too is that.
Whatever it is.
The person doing it obviously is very tall, so it helps that they're like super
gangly.
So, but like you said, we're gonna keep our eye on this because you never know. This could be. Oh, what was it? Was it the Palcares, the face peelers? Remember when that whole face peeler thing happened?
Those were like the green goblins of the jungle.
Talking about bath salts.
Bath salts? Oh yeah, close. But that started off as like a quick little story that just evolved into something else. So we have to keep our eye on this and see what if anything transpires.
Yeah, I wonder whatever happened to the face peelers. Not to digress, but that was one of the most fascinating stories to come down the pike. And the government's response of, they're high-tech, like illicit miners, Scooby-Doo scaring the villagers away with their fucking, evil Green Goblin, Iron Man suits and their fucking flying fucking platforms.
There was a dude that went down there to do like a documentary
about
it. I'm not sure if it ever came
pretty boy.
It, but
I don't know if he ever shot the documentary, but he was down there.
He was,
taking eyewitness reports.
I'm sure that hopefully at some point
there was video footage too, I think.
There was. I saw stills. I didn't see anything else.
We'll check into it for next week.
We'll have to see. So there it is. Thank you all so very much, Cryptonaut Podcast. Thank you for joining us. We are a weekly podcast available right here on YouTube, available on Spotify. We have bonus video and audio content at Patreon, patreon.com/Cryptonaut Podcast. There is a merch shelf below. Anything that's going to be on sale will be down there, or the standard prices there as well. So
Chris is wearing one of our shirts.
Merch, yes, Chris is wearing one of our shirts.
We are not, however, the Misfits.
No, we are
No.
not.
Yeah.
But we do have some
We
designs.
do have
that
hats, but I don't think we
are-
have this hat, do we?
That hat is at Cryptonautmerch.com.
There you go.
There's an embroidered hat
Yep.
that is available there as well.
Indeed.
Thank you for joining us. We'll be talking to you soon. Oh, social medias, Insta,
Oh,
Twitter,
look
the
at you.
Facebooks, the
Ooh,
TikToks.
I
We
was
got
ready, I was
We
ready.
got YouTube Shorts now. Check those out.
that's
Not-
true.
Not sure how they work, but they're there.
Right.
People like them. Check them out.
Right on.
At this point, there should be an extra video a week.
Yeah, there's going to be an extra video dropping every
yeah.
week, so check that out. And
Yeah.
comment,
Wow.
upvote, subscribe, like, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
no, do all of that. 'Cause-
Yeah,
and I got to tell
cool.
you, this is not going to be atypical. If this is your first, video with us, I mean, it's videos we aren't in charge of. They can be whatever they can be, but it's actually a really interesting odyssey. A lot of these stories. This story is fascinating. This video sucks, but yeah, check out our stuff if you like it weird.
Okay. See you
I
later.
mean, we're seeing this turn into a commercial anyway.
No, I did. Okay, bye, 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 bye. No money for this.
Oh my god.